Go and try your luck. Test me in again, we let it rain. Please don't start us up. Got that black and white, that yin and yang. Mr. Officer, please don't search us, we don't got a thing. Tell her park it up. Then that be poking out them jeans up and sparking up. Like the fireworks, I keep the flame. Heard you barking up. It's the wrong tree, I got the strings. See, I'm charging up. They can't keep up, got them looking drained. Now they walking up. Trying to put the face to the name.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, and my best Jesse fan impersonation. Thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of GOW, the Generation Wrestling Podcast. Hey, look, we shoot from the hip on the latest wrestling news, rumors, and more. We didn't give y'all a Friday night block party, so we got to talk about what happened on Friday Night SmackDown. We got to talk about what happened on AEW Rampage. I heard Sky Blue versus Kiera Hogan was a whole cake factory on Collision. And yeah, now here we are, man, on Sunday. But with that being said, bro, what's good?
Man, what's good, man, is like you said, man, we got to shoot from the hip, man. We had some things come up, man, so we we couldn't do the shows like we normally do, but you know, we felt we had to get something back to the people, as always, man. So we're gonna, bang bang, we're gonna shoot from the hip, do what we do.
Hey, man, as always, man, it's for the people, by the people. I see we got a comment in already, man. Who we got it coming in from? We got Doc, we got Earl. What's going on?
Damn, we in trouble. I knew we was gonna be in trouble. I knew Earl was coming for us. I knew it was gonna be either Earl or Leo. One of them was coming for us, man. Hey, I guess we got them writers, man. We got some writers.
I mean, look, we for the people, by the people, man. So it's like we can't expect y'all to be on time when we understand the repercussions for us too. But guess what?
That's why it's the people show, man. That's why we do what we do. Hey, we didn't show. We were no show, no call, no show. So we got some write-ups coming.
Absolutely. But man, bro, so look, we just gonna, man, highlight, some of the important things that happen on SmackDown, some of the important things that happen on Rampage. That we just gonna shoot the shit for a little bit with the people. But with that being said, man, so look, we got a recap of The Rock showing up on Monday Night Raw. And of course, we got the cold open with Roman Reigns and the Bloodline and Paul hopping out the whip. So of course they've been teasing Roman's response to, the Great One challenging the Tribal Chief. And then, bro, the first match of the night, we got Kevin Owens versus Santos Escobar. Owens ended up picking up the victory. This is a U.S. tournament qualifier match. I mean, not qualifier, a semifinals, a finals match. Good God. And now we find out, man, it'll indeed be Owens versus Logan Paul. Bro, to me, the crowd was super hot for this match. I love KO. Not mad that he won, but you and I, we talked about it, man. There's several people that were kind of overseeing fighting for these mid-card titles, for the United States Championships, for, I'm not even to disrespect the Intercontinental, but in some degrees the Intercontinental. And we feel like KO is one of those guys, like, bro, like, we want to see you back as a WWE or World Heavyweight Champion. Kevin Owens versus Logan Paul, man. Does Kevin Owens lose credibility? Well, I'm not going to say lose credibility, but does it hurt him in the future if he loses to Logan Paul?
It will hurt, but which is why it will hurt, because it's Logan Paul. It's like, bro, against a guy like Rey Mysterio, there was a great opportunity that Logan Paul could win. Against a guy like Kevin Owens, it's like, nah. Even broken hand storyline or not, whatever. You don't see that happening without somebody helping, like Grayson Waller or somebody got to come out and help Logan Paul win. Yeah. That's like, that doesn't hurt Kevin Owens, because that's more of people being mad at the booking decision than it is Kevin Owens. So right. If he loses cleanly, it's like, bro, like, nah, that's not, nah. I'm not good with that. But Logan Paul loses to Kevin Owens. That, fine, it's cool, it is what it is. But we love Kevin Owens. Like I said, we love Kevin Owens to be attracted to WWE whooping post. I mean, we love what he was doing with the Stone Cold thing, because we love what came out of that, and we didn't, and he didn't lose. He didn't look bad taking a loss to Stone Cold Steve Austin in the fight that they made. It wasn't a wrestling match. It was a fight. That's basically what it was. It was an impromptu fight that they had. It started out as an interview and it went to a fight. And in the end, Austin won. For Logan Paul, now you got to give Logan Paul some credibility. We do give him some props as being one of the few celebrities that just don't show up. They don't just show up to WWE. They actually participate. And he's been participating for a while now. He's been putting on some matches. He's been taking some bruises. He's taking a lot of bumps. He's been doing it. So it's not terribly bad, but again, when you look at a guy like Kevin Owens, can Kevin Owens bounce back from a loss? He could. He can. It's
Right.
not. But you don't want to see it. I think that's just what it is. You know, even if you just don't want to see Logan Paul win or not, I think we rather unless it's just like obvious, you know, handicap advantage for Logan Paul, then no, I don't see Kevin Owens losing cleanly to Logan Paul.
All right, man. So after that, then we ended up having, you know, Michin Mia Yim versus Io Sky for the WWE Women's Championship.
Mm-hmm.
I actually thought, you know what?
Wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. I mean, Michin took a nasty. I love her, but I feel like that she needs to let go of that outside dive. I feel like every time we see her do a suicide dive, I feel like she gets caught up in that middle rope. And again, she took a nasty spill on the outside. She looked like she seemed to be okay, but I feel like her and Io Sky, I feel like they had pretty solid chemistry, better than what I thought it would have been. But we had Io Sky retaining the championship in that. I want to ask you a question about Io Sky, though, because I know how we feel about Io, especially since her time in NXT. I feel like even though she's held the title for quite a while right now, I have not come across a match of hers on the main roster that I can think of off the top of my head that's really wowed me. I can think of several in NXT. I can think of several, but I have not thought of one title defense on the main roster for Io Sky that's made me like, wow, this is such a great run so far. I feel like right now the only thing that makes this a decent run is the length of time she's held the title, but I don't really feel like she's giving me that memorable match or that title reign solidifying match. How do you feel about the reign of Io Sky so far, and is it time for her to give it up?
I don't think it's time for her to give it up, but I think it's time for them to really put that mark on it. Now, again, somehow, some way, Bianca Belair is still looking for her one-on-one match that she still hasn't gotten, which somehow I could have swore this happened, but somehow we got War Games. That's what happened. So, and to answer your question, Flawless, yeah, I did talk to Nick Aldis. Top Dollar was holding me back. You know, I'm tired of these damn lame ass raps he's trying to put over. Earl says Io's a jobber champ. I mean, she kind of is, but I feel like you still could do better with her. Like that's the thing. It's not like she was going to be the greatest ever, but you could do a lot more with her than what you're doing now. They're working towards the Io versus Bailey at Mania for the title. I mean, I can see that once they officially kick her out the group. Do I see Bailey winning? I mean, that's a difference. I'll say that for later. But that'll be interesting until we actually know that's where it's going.
Right. Okay, so we ended up getting that. Sorry, I got a little off track here. Okay, so we had that. We got Paul Heyman cutting a promo on The Rock, put over the triple threat match with Night Styles of Orton. Then we get Pretty Deadly versus Butch, aka Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. And bro, I must say, I thoroughly enjoyed this match. Tyler Bate is main roster ready. Watching Tyler Bate and Butch, aka Pete Dunne, dude, this match, it gave me such nostalgic NXT black and gold vibes. Like this really, to me, was a very entertaining match. Tyler Bate pulled out all the works. Dude, do you see Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne being somebody or being a team that you want to see pushed on the main roster, or do you want to see Pete Dunne kind of get his solo run first, and then we can come back and revisit this?
I just need to see my boy Pete Dunne do something meaningful. I think once you find the right, I mean, right now the tag thing can work because we know him and Tyler Bate can actually work well together as a tag team. It could be a setup for them to go through the Dusty Classic. We know that's getting ready to take place. So I, now that everybody's bouncing around from all three shows, I'm okay with the short term tag, but I'm telling you, and look, there's three people I'm okay with watching Walter defend the Intercontinental Championship with: Sheamus, Pete Dunne, and Tyler Bate, or
Yeah.
Ilya Dragunov if Dragunov gets moved up to the roster uh, soon. I doubt it, but soon. Um, like I wouldn't mind seeing that match between him against one of those three. But for right now, I'm okay with him doing the tag and just doing something meaningful. Instead of just losing all the time.
Okay, then man, moving forward after that, we get a recap of the rise of LA Knight over the last year. So they was really pushing LA Knight heavy with the promo packages and the vignettes. Then we, as Flawless said, we got Ashanti D, Adonis, and Nick Aldis having a backstage conversation. Nick Aldis said, "Hey, look, I got opportunities for you. Think you'll like it. We'll see where they go." Next week, man, we get promos for Bayley versus Bianca Belair, Cameron Grimes versus Grayson Waller, and the LWO versus Angel and Humberto. And then, man, for the main event, we get the triple threat match, man, in which we were told that the winner would face champion Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble. Bro, we definitely
like the way you said that. I like the way you said that. We were told. That's what.
Yeah. And then, we had, general manager Nick Aldis. He came out to kind of oversee things. And then, of course, man, being as it is, when Roman Reigns is on SmackDown and the bloodline is with him, there's always, because just when we thought we were going to have a winner, we got Roman Reigns and the bloodline coming out of final boss mode, beating the piss out of Styles, Orton, and Knight. And then we get Nick Aldis, man, laying down the law. And this is why I said he is my favorite general manager right now, Adam Pearce. It is official. I don't give a fuck what you have to say. It's all about Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis told Paul Heyman, like, "Hey, look, man, tell your boy, Royal Rumble, Fatal 4-Way. And just when we thought we had everything figured out, now you throw another monkey wrench in the equation because, bro, I'm going to tell you, WWE, they do these from time to time with triple threats or Fatal 4-Ways. But this is the first Fatal 4-Way in a long time that I can remember being this stacked with this much implication at this big of an event in a while. And it actually means something because it means something if Randy Orton wins. It means something if LA Knight wins. And it also means something if AJ Styles wins because you know what? In one way, shape, or form or another, they all got history with Roman Reigns and the bloodline and have all been screwed or put on the shelf because of the bloodline. Bro, what are your thoughts now that this is official like a referee whistle? Or would you have rather it been a one-on-one?
No, because a one-on-one, to me, we've been saying this. I threw this out there that this could be a possibility, but I was seeing it more as a one-on-one because you had to, thinking of the time frame from now until WrestleMania, you got to give Roman at least one or two opponents to wrestle. So I figured, one-on-one, that'll be it. Them actually making it a Fatal 4-Way actually makes it better because the pace of the match, that the fact that it's a 25% chance that Roman Reigns can retain his championship. But it's like that for every man. So you got to watch, you got to keep your eyes on this match. People are going to come quote unquote out of nowhere and just do something. So anything can happen to where it's like, oh, this person might have opportunity, this person will have an opportunity. So you and with the four people that's in this match, you can't argue that you're not like intrigued. It's like it's Randy versus Styles versus LA Knight versus Roman Reigns. I mean, you can't argue with them four people in one match for that title. All right, cool. Did I hate that they gave us this three-way match? And it was a great match. This match, this was actually a great main event match. They had me hooked. They had me hooked. They had me hooked. But yeah, it's fine. This I could have did with a tag team match or whatever, but they'll probably do that later on in the week, in the coming weeks or whatever. But I'm cool with it. It is what it is. To a couple of comments here that popped up about it. Joe says, man, or Flawless says, Orton is pinning Styles at Rumble to win. Rock will cost Reigns the rematch at Elimination Chamber. Orton versus Cody at Mania in a legacy match. I can't agree with that. The Fatal 4-Way only has meaning depending on when that match takes place on the card. Either way, Roman retains. I mean, I feel like that'll happen anyway. But then because whoever don't take the pin will give the other people opportunity. I'm not interested in the Fatal 4-Way unless the bloodline is banned from ringside. It's a Fatal 4-Way. There's no disqualification. There's no rules. Pinfall submission. That's the only way you're gonna win. And then Earl says, I can't argue against LA Knight. I can. Don't know.
He said he can't argue.
Or he said I can't argue against LA Knight. Yeah, well, I can too. Don't know if people care to see Orton versus Randy. Orton versus Randy, really?
I think he meant to say Cody. I think.
Oh, yeah. I don't see that being no. I mean, is there something there? Yeah, there's something there, but you're not really building on it. Like you needed it. This should have been something you should have been building on. When Randy came back, he should have gave Cody a RKO. Like that would have been like after the match, after they won War Games, he should have gave Cody a RKO. You could have started telling the story for the past month that we just went through, and by the time we get to now in the Royal Rumble, you can kind of play on it a little bit more. But both men are on two different shows, considering he decided to go to sign to SmackDown. I don't see that for Cody, man. I already been saying it. If The Rock is truly gonna come back, there's one or two things that's gonna happen. He's fighting Roman Reigns at Elimination Chamber because they're gonna be in Australia, or they're gonna fight at Mania.
Yeah.
If they really want Roman Reigns to have this title, this title, third title reign over Hogan, or the longest reign over Hogan, then The Rock at WrestleMania makes the best sense because you don't have to worry about beating nobody else that you don't really want to beat. You know, you already beaten enough people. You're purposely not giving him certain people, Seth, Bobby, a couple, you know. So there's certain people that have not fought Roman Reigns during this title reign. It's like you're still keeping people away, but you're throwing some people to the wolves, and you only got so many people left. So, and some of them probably don't want to lose to him. They're like, no, I know I'm better than him. So it's like, bro, I ask that question all the time. Roman Reigns is not better than everybody. The character, yes, character's phenomenal, but he's not unbeatable.
So, hey, real quick, can I chime in on the?
Oh, go ahead, man. My bad.
No, you good because you making good points, and I don't want to cut you off. I just want you to finish what you were saying, but I know me, man. I got the attention span of a goldfish trapped inside of a toilet, so I want to hurry up before I get flushed. But
I got you though. Go ahead.
So I was very much against. Well, I'm not gonna say I was against. I guess I can say I didn't really have a dog in the fight when it came to Roman Reigns beating Hulk Hogan's record, right? And then I thought about it. Like, as much as it annoys me to see Roman still with the title, as much as it annoys me that Cody may not finish the story at Mania for the second year in a row.
He will at SummerSlam if that's the route they go to. If The Rock versus Roman is at WrestleMania, Cody will win at SummerSlam.
Which is why
it has to be that title he has to win.
Which is why I'm okay with it if that were the case. If they were to have Reigns beat Hogan, I mean, you got to think about it. Records are meant to be broken. Hulk Hogan has had this record for, and here's the thing. John Cena,
the third guy. He's not even, but he's not Bruno. Bruno's got the record.
But let's be honest. We're bitching about Roman Reigns in this title reign now. attention span, the further we go in history, attention span is getting shorter and shorter and shorter.
No doubt.
There,
No doubt.
I don't think nobody's ever going to beat Bruno because we can't even keep our attention span and focus for this right here. And this is the third ever. So I don't think nobody's ever going to beat Bruno. I think Hogan is going to be the closest anybody's going to be to a Bruno. Now, with that being said, you don't put all this time in, you don't put all this effort. You got to think about the 7 years that WWE has invested in a Roman Reigns before he finally got over, which took a worldwide pandemic to happen. They spent so much time trying to get Roman Reigns over, they stopped and started Braun Strowman. They stopped and started Baron Corbin. They stopped and started everybody outside of John Cena.
Brought Goldberg back.
They brought Goldberg back. They brought The Rock back. They brought who else? I'm missing somebody else, man. Oh god damn it! And it's right on the tip of my tongue. Oh
Cena?
My god.
He left and came back. I said Cena left and came back.
Cena left and came back, but it was one more. Rock. And I said Rock. It was one. It's one more person that's on the tip of my tongue. I can't think about it, bro. They even buried the Fiend. Okay, because soon as they got a chance to get Roman to where they
Seth got buried a couple of times,
and Seth too, and Seth, yeah. It was a couple of times we thought Seth was gonna get the ball rolling again, but it just didn't happen. And now you finally got the crowd behind Roman. Dude, they're gonna milk the fuck out of this because here's the thing. They did with Roman what we all said they should have been did with Cena. Cena was huge during his 20-year run. But bro, we say, looking at Roman now, Roman is a prototype. Cena was a prototype, and Roman is a prototype because now this is making us think, God damn, what if they really did turn Cena heel? Bro, Cena probably would have been fucking even more massive. So they're going to milk this shit because I believe when Roman loses the title and he truly does become a part-timer or semi-retired, he's going to come back and be a huge-ass babyface. But for right now, people are still buying the merch. People are buying into this final boss character. Like you say, he has the best character going on right now. You got to milk this for everything it's worth. And if you want to put all those years, all those days, let this man sign that contract where he only fucking defends it for 12 times in a year and don't show up on TV, let him go ahead and get that record because it's going to be a long time. And in the words of CM Punk, a cold day in hell before anybody touch Roman Reigns' record. And that's it. That's a fact.
Fro,
hold on. Let me bring you up on the screen. Let me highlight you real quick, Fro, because we ain't seen you in a while. What's up, Fro?
What up, Fro?
And then, like you said, I think at SummerSlam, Cody finally finished the story.
I mean, so I want to get to what Champ said here. He says Punk won't be in the title picture. I don't think a Roman versus Cody 2 is the way to go. Cody doesn't have that white hot streak he had coming in. He cooled off. Rock versus Roman is a Mania worthy match for the 40th anniversary, whether it's for the title or not. Fro also says get ready for one more year of Reigns title run. Man. I mean, but by that time he might try to break Backless record. But dude, that's the thing about it. Like, it's not like I don't understand the financial or the common sense logic of it. It's just the fact that when you also look at this thing has been going on before Triple H took over.
Mm-hmm.
So part of me wonders if Triple H would have ever allowed this to go on this long. Like, Reigns might have had a great lengthy run, but I don't know if he would have. I don't know. I don't know, man. Because again, it started with Vince, and like I said, in the pandemic, but it fell into his lap. It became what it has become, so he had to run with it. But at the same time, it's the best thing going. You can't deny that it's not the best character run going. It's just the fact that we know outside of the health reasons, he's just not there. He's just not on TV. And again, we're tired of seeing people kind of just matches don't seem meaningful anymore. Because if you ain't fighting to be the best, because nobody's fighting to be the best, everybody's fighting to be mid, everybody's fighting to be second. Because Roman Reigns is not there, you're fighting to be second best. And it's like some people see that, we see that, I see that. It's like I get tired of seeing it. That's why it's like when Seth before they brought back the world champion, when Seth was going for it, it's like I didn't care for it because it was like I don't care to see Seth be the second best champion. Like, dude, I want to see you be the best champion. I don't want to see Bobby Lashley be the second best United States champion. I want to see Kevin. I don't want to see Kevin Owens be the second best. I want to see him come up. It's like we need that. We need it back. But that's just a trade-off, man. Great character. You know, you wanted to at least see how far it can go, but man, it like you say, the attention span for a lot of people is growing thin. It's growing thin, and how many more months are you gonna have to watch him sit at home just because they got to protect his title run, but also they don't want to run through the entire roster because you know he is not undamn fucking beatable. That's all I'm going to keep saying, man. We know Roman Reigns is not unbeatable.
No, absolutely. Well, bro, look, that concludes my side of the show. We got your side of the show, bro. Let's talk to it.
Man, look, AEW was AEW. I mean, you know, they had a couple of matches on Rampage. It wasn't nothing too crazy, nothing too too dynamic. They were just pretty much setting up the fact that Orange Cassidy, he defended his championship. What was it? It was I just had it up here. Hold on, give me a second. I wasn't totally prepared. Give me my bad.
My bad. That was my fault. That's my fault.
No, that was my fault. That was my fault. You know, it wasn't on you. It was on me. But honestly, I for me, because with Adam Cole, let's start with Adam Cole. Let's start with the whole United Kingdom thing, man.
Yeah.
It's really taking a lot of flack. It's really taking a lot of heat because, again, a lot of people don't like the way that the story has kind of come, you know, how it kind of came forward, the explanation. Right. And then, you know, because Max is already hurt, then, you know, he talks about Warlow. The whole Warlow's going to give up the championship. It's like, there was just certain things about it that just really didn't really work with people, man. And I wanted to ask you, man, like, I know we talked about it Wednesday or whatnot, but can this thing really work out? Like, because Adam Cole obviously ain't ready. So is Roddy Strong going to be the mouthpiece? Like, how is this thing supposed to work? And is it going to be a thing to protect Joe? Is it going to just be like, what are we going to get from this? Like, what do you want to see really come from this United Kingdom, undisputed kingdom that we have?
So, man, I'm really confused because there's so many factors at play here, right? You got MJF, who is seriously hurt. We understand that, but the one thing we do not know for 100% fact is he really done with AEW, right? So my thing is, it's like, okay, if he isn't done with AEW, which we don't know, but those that are involved in the storyline of Tony Khan, I'm assuming, he knows. It's like, okay, well, how do we build around the title? Because how do we build around the situation? Because if MJF isn't done, does he come back and does he fight Adam Cole or the Undisputed Kingdom and then go get his rematch for the title? Or does he come back and fight for Joe? Like, you know, there's so many variables in that situation, which I'm like, okay, whatever. And then the thing is, too, I feel like, oh, man, dude, one, I don't believe Warlow even has a reason to be with them. Like, I'm not interested in seeing Warlow with this group of people. If you're going to just do Adam Cole and Matt Taven and Mike Bennett and Roddy Strong, cool. But Warlow, again, why the fuck are you there? Like, that's eyeball to me. And then again, with Adam Cole, how long was Adam Cole hurt? I love Roddy Strong and I love what he's been doing getting his character over, but I don't want to see Roddy Strong be the mouthpiece. Adam Cole should be the mouthpiece. One, he's the biggest name in the group, but two, he's the only one that can't really wrestle. So I don't want to see you come out just on crutches and not saying shit. So you need to be the mouthpiece. But my thing is like, okay, that's only going to work for so long because it's like, all right, we still got to get a payoff with Joe. We understand you worked with these guys, but what was your reason for working behind it? Like, I don't want Tony Khan just to kind of like gloss over that Like, oh, it was a
Well,
pleasure doing
from the
business with you.
standpoint of Joe,
Huh?
from the standpoint of Joe,
Yeah, it's like
well,
because we never.
he explained that when the show started. He said the reason why he, why he did it and whatnot, because again, he got back at MJF for the way he cheated him on the Grand Slam match. So it was like Joe did what he had to do, and he understands that these dudes might come after the title, but until then, he's the world champion. And if you ready to go meet your maker, then all right, man, then go step in the ring with the Samoan submission machine. And yeah, it is what it is. But like Fro just said, Swerve Strickland better take the title off of Joe and then feud with Roller or Cole.
Yeah.
That will happen.
Yeah.
But right now he's gonna have his hands busy with one Adam Page one more time. Fro also says, I doubt it will happen, but I want MJF to debut at the Royal Rumble and eliminate Cody versus MJF at Mania. Doubtful, but who knows? I just hope I hope it works for him in WWE.
Who?
For MJF.
Yeah.
I just really hope it works for him.
And I think when you and again, these are all rumors and hearsay, but when you hear that Triple H and Nick Khan are looking to expand partnership with outside companies like possibly New Japan or Stardom, when you look at Triple H's track record with NXT and independent talent and hot talent that he's brought into the promotion, when Triple H is a guy, man. He's the cerebral assassin. He is one of the boys. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So he brought back Cody. You think he's not looking at a guy like an MJF? I mean, I know we compare him a lot. We joke like, yeah, he's Miz 2.0, blah, blah, blah. But do you not think that he's not looking at the ratings and the way that MJF boosts viewership for AEW? Like,
but you also have to give in consideration the leeway he has to say a lot of what he says. He's not doing that over there unless they change the rating. Unless when they get to a new TV network or new TV deal and they change the TV rating, then sure, okay, then that's a different story. But if they're going to stay in the bubble that they're still in, even though they are a little more edgier, if you want to say, I don't see that happening. I mean, not saying he can't be clever, but
I agree. If he were coming in as a heel, see his last few months as a babyface, even though he's still been like an asshole kind of douchebag, he's been a lot less controversial in what he's saying as opposed to when he was a heel. When he was a heel, he was cutting shit that was borderline. Damn, bro, you about to get this company kicked off the air. Now he might throw a shit. Or a couple of
he's a borderline face. He's an anti-hero.
Yeah. So now it's less of that outlaw, and it's more of that I'm your asshole. Love me. Like, yeah, you're poor and you're beneath me, but I thank you so much for your poor ass love. I'm doing this for you. It's almost like he's fighting for the common man while telling them I'm better than you, but I'm doing this for you because you can't do it for yourself, you fucking poor.
Damn.
But that's really what it is.
I feel like you said that to somebody before. that just felt too comfortable as you said it.
Hey, let's just say things are immaculate.
Oh my god, man! Oh, that was just too easy off your lips, man.
But I'm for real though, I feel in part. I feel just because exactly what you said. I feel like MJF, he came off as very one-dimensional with his gimmick, because every time he came out, all you expected was, some pipe bomb type shit, Every time he comes out, oh my God, he's about to say something that's going to possibly get himself canceled or get AEW knocked off the air. Now he's kind of morphed and evolved in his character. He still says some crazy shit, but now I don't expect MJF to drop a pipe bomb every time he comes out. I expect him to say some off the wall shit, but I'm not looking for that oh shit moment anymore. And I think, with him especially playing this semi baby face, I think he's made himself more appealing to WWE because they can work around. They can work around that. You know what I'm saying? They can work
I mean,
around.
they can. I mean, they can. I mean, CM Punk seems to be tame for right now. But you know,
for now, exactly. You see him Punk, bro. Like that guy talked the most shit out of any and everybody. Now it's just like, bro, I swear to God, did that pipe bomb CM Punk even exist in WWE? That this guy right here, good God, I don't recognize this man from 10 years ago.
All right, man. So let me ask you this, man. So on Rampage, they had the Hardy Boys and Mark Briscoe. They went up against Kip Sabian and Butcher and Blade. Yes, the Hardy Boys then could have promo in the back with Private Party. Mm-hmm. They pretty much said, you know, they're happy for them. You asked me a while ago, man. You said, would I be interested in seeing another Hardys run? Would I interested in seeing the Hardys do something? And I said no, because I feel like the hotness of where they were at isn't there for me anymore. But they're kind of, I don't know. Not to say that. Not to say that they're doing anything, you know, that just instantly changed it. But I only see maybe this one-off thing with them and Private Party. But I have a feeling it's not going to change my perspective. Do you want to still see the Hardy Boys have that one last hurrah before they go, or have you, like me or most people, kind of accepted it? Like, you know, hey, look, y'all gonna do the most of what you're gonna do, but at this point, that, you know, it's a wrap. Without it looking gimmicky, like Tony Khan's just giving it to him.
You know what? I'm gonna say this.
And hello, Mama. I'm sorry, my mama said hello, so I got to say hello, Mama.
Oh, of course, Ma. What's going on? She says no one can replace the Hardy Boys, but they are done. Joe says the Hardy Boys just aren't going to be a main event type talent anymore. I don't think they would get the same pop they got years ago at Mania when they came back. Now I'm going to answer your question because I agree with everybody saying, but here's my take on it. Mm-hmm. Do I think the Hardy Boys are a main event team in the ring physically anymore? No. Do I feel like they should get another opportunity at one final run? I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. And to be fair, it may be mid. I will be honest, it may be mid than a motherfucker. But I can't disregard the legacy these guys have left. And even though they don't move around like the Hardys of old, even though they're getting a little older, getting a little grayer, you know, seem like they lost a step, we've seen people in a lot worse shape get a lot bigger and better opportunity. So I will say this. I understand that when we were supposed to get Jeff and Matt initially, and it gets the Young Bucks for them titles, and it was supposed to probably be the end of the road for them then some years ago. I understand Jeff fucked that up. I get it. And will we ever get that again? No. But this is what I will say. And this is being completely unselfish. If the Hardy Boys, Matt and Jeff, if they can make a stern commitment to go out there, and if they feel like they can still go give it their best ain't gonna be what we expect. But if they can give it their best 100%, I'm cool with one last opportunity at a title run. Now, I'm not saying it should be a lengthy run, but these guys have won titles in every single company they ever have been in. And which is why I say, just off the strength of that alone, I feel like they deserve an opportunity. Now, let the fans dictate. If the fans on social media, man, and they just shitting, and you're not getting that reaction in person, and people just ain't feeling it, then hey, you got to do what's best for business. But I don't think you can completely just say fuck it, because they still have that small window. It's got to be within this year, though. If it don't happen by the end of this year, I don't think it's ever gonna happen.
All right, man. So basically, with all that being said, Franchize still has hope. Okay, he still got his Jeff Hardy armbands. He's still doing the whole thing. He still got hope. That's basically what I just heard. That's all I heard. He still got hope.
As long as Ric Flair refuses to stay home, I got hope for the Hardys.
Yeah, still got to put on for the Hardys. I feel it. Lee, what's good, Lee, man? I seen your comment. Tuco just happy about the Velveteen Dream comeback. Yeah. bro. Look here.
Oh,
That just is him doing that apology. Like I'm like I don't have a problem with him apologizing because he understands the gravity of what he lost, but
yeah,
it's just a reminder of the gravity of what you did. Because man,
yeah.
dude, right now, Velveteen Dream on a main roster or under a triple A. Dude, are you kidding?
Bro, I know, I know, I know, I
Mm,
know. And he was just really getting started in like, bro, he
mm.
was really just like getting into that run in NXT. We're like, yo, this dude is like he gets it. But I mean, hey, I don't want people to be oh my god, you defended Velvet. No, the fuck we're not, man. I'm talking about Velveteen Dream, the character. Like, god damn it,
Yeah,
I can
man.
talk.
I mean, no, but that's what we're mad. That's what I'm mad about. I'm mad
Yeah,
about what happened that is
yeah,
keeping him from doing what I like seeing him do, and that's in the ring and being the character and the person that he is in the ring. So
yeah.
no, that's what we're commenting. You know, they can kiss ass. All right, now let's get. I don't want to run that too much. But no, Champ said that, but I don't want to see MJF in the Royal Rumble. Then he said franchise got to remind us we're poor. I always Taco Winston. I need Brad Maddox to become best friends with Sasha
No, you
Banks.
don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
I
Keep him
guess
far
I'm
away.
so happy with that. Then we got to talking about the Hardys, and Mama says nobody can replace them, but they did. Earl says if we get another Hardy run, it better end with a retirement match, 3 months max. Is all I'll accept. Leo back says, Leo, I have them win the titles at All In Wembley and drop them the next weekend at All Out. Damn, that's
But you know what? You know what's
that
crazy?
actually
You
makes
know what's
sense.
crazy?
But who's gonna be the jobbers for that?
Hey, hey, you know what? Fuck
I
it.
guess we got plenty of
FTR says,
people.
since FTR love tag team wrestling so goddamn bad, let them go out
Mm,
and be back.
mm, mm, mm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
can't send the best. You can't. You can't send the best wrestling tag team in pro wrestling,
Yes,
awarded
you
by
can.
ESPN and Pro Wrestling Illustrated. Now PWI. You can't. Now hell no. You don't
Yes, you
send
can.
some
I,
stars
I'm,
there.
I'm, I'm gonna tell you how this works.
You make
Danhausen.
it the
He
young
come,
bucks. The
Danhausen.
young people want to see the young bucks win another title run. That's what that's.
Bro, Danhausen comes out. He does a little voodoo magic. Matt Hardy, oh my God, falls down, has a Finn Balor hump on the rope type moment. And then Matt Hardy wins via the twist of fate. It says, Lita, I did it for you.
Oh,
And
you
then
okay? Now we know who the franchise really wants to win. All right, man. Look here. Earl says, "What about New Japan and Matt Riddle?" Hey, man, I think it's a great fresh start for him. I hope he can stay out of trouble. You
yeah.
know, the Yakuza over there don't play. Val Venus knows that best. So we just don't so I'm just that's all I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna say hey, you better
You got Matt
respect
Riddle coming
those
out in the
people
towel.
and respect that land. That's all I'm
Hey,
saying, okay?
you got Matt Riddle coming out in the towel and the scooter like, ladies.
Man, look, and thinking
And then you gonna have some random Asian guy talking about, I'm gonna chop off your
cool.
PP.
Everything ain't cool no more, brother. No, anything ain't cool. They gonna get you. The
Uh-uh.
Eagles clinched the 5th seed. Oh wow, they lost.
Mm,
Yeah, they probably
mm.
need this loss. Then again, Herb in and out the first round. But I'm good with Matt Riddle over in New Japan.
Yeah,
I think it's a style that fits him more because
yeah,
of the style that we know he can have. Because I think a lot of times they water or hinder down what he could do until he fought certain people, which is why he kind of didn't have the start that we wanted to see.
yeah.
And it took a while until he got with Randy Orton. Like that was that whole thing. But I hope that really works out for him. Leo says, say that redneck wrestling franchise.
Wrestling,
that
couple of
wrestling,
wrestlers,
that redneck wrestling. That guy in
wrestlers.
the wrestling. Man. All right, bro. Look here, man.
And speaking of redneck, I remember my dad used to call it Rikishi because my dad, he couldn't say wrestlers' names right. He'd be like Rikishi. Who the fuck is Rikishi? He said the dude that did the sing face.
Casey, man. That big boy be slapping his booty with Casey. Casey. He be slapping them cheeks.
Hey, that motherfucker like
Casey. I don't know. Shout out to Pops. Hey man. First and foremost, I just want to say, man, that Willow Nightingale. First of all, Stokely Hathaway is a fool.
Man,
He is
talk
a damn
about it.
fool. Okay, I just want to say he's a damn fool because boy, when he was giving that introduction, I could have swore he was talking about Willow.
I did too. You see,
I was
Willow thought
just
she was
as-
talking about him.
right. I was just as shocked and upset as she was, but he was talking about, but he wasn't too wrong though because he was talking about Statliner. But just want to say Statliner and Willow, boy, that's a lot of cake, boy. That's type 2 diabetes right there.
Boy,
That's what that is. That's what all that is. All that right there was type 2 diabetes. That's what
that's Cheesecake
was in that
Factory.
boy.
That's Cheesecake Factory. That's Dave's. That's Giant Eagle. That's Walmart. That's Target. That's Costco. That's Whole Foods. That's every type of cake in every part of the land.
Man, that was a lot. That was just a lot of cake, and that was just a lot of cake. And you know, I know everybody talking about Sky Blue and Kira Hogan, and you know, no doubt, no doubt about that. That was a lot. That was type 1. That was type 1 diabetes. But whoo, Willow and Stat was type 2. That was type 2. that was a little deeper. But right. But they ended up picking up the victory. Then we had Anna Jay. Whew, another one.
Cake Factory.
The bakery. Tony Khan sure did bring out the bakery this weekend, boy. He sure did stop by the bakery this weekend, man. I swear to God. He did. Man, you own it right now, brother. Hit them fucking buttons, brother. But dude, look, whew. All right, look, Anna Jay, you know, and unfortunately, she is not a part of the Cake Factory. But you know, she won the match. Yeah. How do we feel about Anna Jay, man? Is it time to finally push Anna Jay and stop leaving her where she's at? Because bro, I'm to the point now where it's like, okay, I've seen enough of Anna Jay to where, you know what, if Julia Hart is getting the run she's getting, where's Anna Jay's run? Because she's been doing it a lot longer than Julia Hart. Julia Hart was a manager before she started wrestling. Anna Jay been wrestling, so it's like, where is that at? But I just real quick thoughts, man, on Sheeta and Anna Jay, and then of course, man, your thoughts on Anna Jay and what you want to see from her.
Bro, first of all, let me tell you, I've been a fan. Okay. So of course, attractiveness aside, you know, I've been on Anna Jay like white on Carolina processed rice. Okay, I got you. You know, and what they say, man, it must be jam because jelly don't shake like that. Yeah. Man. All right, I'm going on the couch tonight, but I might as well get one more in. Thicker than the Snickers. Woo! All of them. You know what that being said.
You know what? I think you're hungry, sir. I think you need a Snickers before you get yourself in any further trouble. Flat out. Yeah, I think you need a Snickers, by the way, sir. I really do. You need one to come in handy now, man.
But seriously, I'm not myself right now. I'm not drinking Terramana, but
I'm at home. I am at home, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all see it. We live. I am at home chilling.
Nah. But okay, seriously. Getting back to Anna Jay, I know I joked a while ago because I said, you know, damn, what does Jungle Boy do to get you and your woman knocked off TV? Well, it's nice to see she back. I've been a fan of Anna Jay though. Like I remember, I believe it was Ruby Soho and Willow Nightingale versus Anna Jay, and I can't remember who the other person was at the time.
And it was that street fight. That street fight was something different. That was something different.
And that right there. And she's had other matches. We got to think about it. Her first ever professional match was in AEW on TV. And she's grown tremendously since then. Like her gimmick, she went from that weird ass showgirl, whatever the hell she's supposed to be, to what she's morphed into now. Dude, I really feel like she's gotten a lot better in the ring. Julia Hart, same thing. You know, from being that ditzy ass cheerleader, which is like whatever. Is she the greatest in the ring? No, but I see the progression there. As far as Anna Jay, she has the look, but I feel like she's gotten better on the mic. I feel like her promo skills could get better, but she's gotten better. And I really feel like she's had solid matches over the last half year or so. I really feel like with just consistent television time and keep putting her out there, and of course, quality people, I think Anna Jay could definitely be, one of the faces of the women's division, which is what we wanted. Because for so long, all we had was Britt Baker, right? And then you had others like Sheeta and Rio, because they tried to push her. And then you had Nyla Rose for that split second. Chris Statlander was off and on, Jade Cargill, but she was like only in the TBS spot. So, yeah, dude, right now, while Britt Baker's out or off TV, I'm loving Anna Jay. I'm loving the Sky Blues. I'm loving Sheeta, and the others. So, yeah, dude, Tony Storm. So, absolutely, I definitely think it's time. At the minimum, I'm not saying she's ready for a AT&T women's title yet.
AT&T.
I could see her in the CBS.
AT&T title one.
Did I say AT&T? Oh. I meant to say TNT.
TBS, man. It's TBS. TBS, bro.
Yeah. She's ready for a TBS championship.
This motherfucker looking for the long distance championship. What the hell no? Oh man, AT&T.
Leo says AT&T fucking with my mind.
I'm just so you know, I ain't fucking with you. Like you said, AT&T. That's why I'm like, what? The what? Wait a minute, what championship is this?
Hey, I'll put the 2 code, man.
Hell no, man. Oh shit.
Leo says the reception service champion.
Hell no. Oh snap. Yo. Okay, I was trying to get to the comments, man. You messed up.
My bad, man. My bad.
This dude said the AT&T championship, yo. And then you say that shit is so smooth and confident. Oh shit. All right, man. Look. All right, look here. It was a couple of questions. It was a couple of comments I gave too. Earl says TK got the best cakes in the business. Boy,
show the hell, dude.
Show you right. All right, bet. Then of course Leo says, did y'all see the cameo Stokely got from Kurt Angle from Stat? Check out on the Twitter. If not,
wait, from Stat?
It says from Stat, but it's with Stokely and Kurt Angle.
I gotta see that. All right, hell no. She paying for Kurt Angle to come on cameo? Hell no.
All right, we're gonna see. I don't know. Earl says, hey, 2 Franchize gonna get y'all both grounded tonight. No, sir, mama, not me, just him. I'm innocent.
Hold on, wait. We not gonna act like 99% of the other time you're not the one that's saying all these egregious things, and I gotta sit over here and I gotta pretend like I don't know what the hell you talk about. You said Jerry T. Lawler type shit, and I just gotta look the other way, like, yeah, I don't understand what you're saying.
Well, we not, because tonight is about you. So, no, we ain't gotta worry about me. We worried about what you said tonight.
That's fair.
When I say something, it'll be about me. But you're right though. No. But you're right. I can't lie. You is right. Oh shit. All right, man. No denying. No denying now. AEW's women's division is better and hotter than ever. More so if Mercedes comes in. That would definitely be I think a shell shock for the women's division. But right now, having Peraza show up was a bit of a shell shock for the women's division. So when you think of her, and you think of Tony, and you think of Willow, and you think of Stat, and you think of Jamie Hayter and Britt Baker, and you think of Sheeta, and you think of who am I missing? Kira Hogan, and you're thinking of Sky Blue, and you start running down the list. Hell, I'll throw in a Nia Rose, and if Athena decides to come from Ring of Honor back to AEW, you throw her in there. Like, man, you shit. TK, all right, TK. It took you about 4 or 5 years, my boy, but you done shaped out a nice little women's division here, bro. You really need to hit home from it. If you don't learn nothing, you better learn from TNA, and you better put them women out there and let them do what the hell they do. Bro, because like we said, boy, the bakery factory is open, boy. It
Hey,
is
real,
open.
real
And
quick,
people are willing, and
real,
they're just not pretty things to watch. They're actually, a lot of them are really, really good in the ring. That's what we really like about them. That's just the extra for us men and others to enjoy. That's
so
all. But
so
that's
speaking
all
of
it is.
hold on. So speaking of cake, and speaking of being really good at wrestling, and speaking of Athena, I just happened to be on the Twitter, and the Wrestle Purist Women's Wrestler of the Year 2023 is voted by fans, media, and critics. Who's at the top of that list?
Athena.
Yep. Over Rhea Ripley, over Julia, over Becky Lynch, over Sari. Like Athena, she come in at a strong 45.9% of the votes. Rhea Ripley at number 2 with 30%.
Dude, I mean, don't get me wrong. Rhea Ripley,
love Rhea though. Love
Rhea. And if it wasn't Athena, it damn sure was gonna be Rhea. I couldn't have thought of no one else outside of Ripley, maybe other than Athena. Because she's been getting a lot of praise for her title run and a lot of the matches that she's been having. So again, and again, TK, you kind of got that, you got this thing. So, kind of make it work, make it do what it needs to do.
Right.
But I'm really hoping that with all of that, and great question, great comment there, Leo, that he actually takes that in and really enjoys it. Oh man, screwing the service in his mind. Man, I love that. That shit is just funny. AT&T. He said she's gonna win the AT&T championship.
You know what's crazy? I definitely got to go back and clip that out and just like do something.
You damn show, baby. I better see that up on real quick. Oh man. Earl says, too cold. You're gonna have to teach Franchize to find art of subtleness. Hey,
I am who I am.
Hey, he is, man. That's why I ain't nothing else I can do. Unless I'm sitting right next to him and I can hit the mute button. That's it. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's only so far I can keep back, because if not, hey, we'll see y'all in the next life. Oh man, we got the playoff bracket for the AFC. So the Steelers, they didn't squeaked in. They playing the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, they about to lose.
So yeah, it's just all about whoever wins. But if the Bills lose, the Bills will have to play the Dolphins. And we'll still have to play the Texans, and the Steelers will play the Chiefs. Oh wow, that's a nice. Either way it goes, Buffalo still makes the playoffs.
I say either way, yeah, that shit ain't looking good for Pittsburgh. Now, I'll take my chances with Texas, but
yeah. At least Texas there. Let's get this first. Let's get a win and make it to the next round. I'm good with that. All right, man. I heard that you muted DVD is on sale for $19.99. Where do I place my order? Trust me, man. There's no recorded audio of what we'll say. I can tell you that right now, Earl. There's only 3 people that know what that conversation was. That's me, my daughter, and him. I can tell you that right now. That's all that was. Oh man, that was a funny night too. Oh, hey, but you see, that troll didn't ever come back. So it is what it is. Hey, we're gonna play that troll game here, baby. You can if you want to. You don't know, our fan base is crazy. You'll see the crazy people we got in our comments.
Hey, yo, my feelings was thoroughly hurt, man, that night.
Hey, shit. Yeah, the people, they felt it. They saw it. And you saw how fast they was quick to respond.
Shout out to the people, man. Shout out to the GOW faithful. Even when y'all pick on me, y'all love
crazy. Y'all crazy. I'm just gonna say that right now, man. Y'all are all mentally, there's something wrong with y'all.
I love how even when we get new people, they fall in line very quickly to the shenanigans of our show. And they just talk shit about each other, with each other, about us, and they don't sit there and they don't and they assimilate very easily.
It's the block party vibe, baby. Come on. All right, man. Look here. So let's look. We about to get out of here because we've been shooting for about an hour, man. Look, right now, man, the new year has just started. Samoa Joe's the new champion. We got a new clique in the Undisputed Kingdom.
Yeah.
Orange Cassidy's going out here still defending his championship. Swerve is on his crusade to win the AEW championship. Hangman Page wants to whoop somebody's ass. There's so many more people that want to come up and just move up right now. And TK, for whatever World's End was as far as a pay-per-view to a lot of people, I'm still going to give him props for the Continental Classic. I enjoyed it. I thought it was something different. I got to see a lot of people wrestle that I didn't even know I wanted to see have a one-on-one match, and enjoyed the hell out of those one-on-one matches. Like that's what that is what AEW is. It's not WWE. It's not to entertain you. It's not just to entertain you. It's to entertain you with what the product is, wrestling. And Earl says, shout out to Cat Williams in the Miami Mall. You stupid. Yeah, Cat Williams, boy. But I definitely am excited to see what TK is gonna have cooking up. Right now, like I said, they don't have another pay-per-view until Revolution, Sting's final match. So we're gonna get the build up that we're gonna get in the coming weeks. I don't know what we're gonna see. I just hope that we get something interesting. We see continue to see new matchups, continue to see matchups that, that are going to excite us, to continue to see growth. Everything is not going to be perfect. I mean, it's not, no wrestling company is perfect. It is what it is, but we're going to also, for mine, AEW won 2023 hands down. For Earl says AEW was the best product of the year. Hey, shout out to you, Earl. Not too many people gonna say that. That's for damn sure. But also we're getting ready for the Royal Rumble. We're waiting to see what's gonna happen with this Roman Reigns thing. Who's gonna challenge? Can he survive a fatal four-way? I guess first and foremost, will The Rock actually show up to challenge Roman Reigns for the position, not only of winning the championship, but more importantly, the position of the head of the table of that family? Will we see Cody Rhodes finish the story? Will CM Punk come back and show the world that he is that cult of personality? Is it time for Solo to step out of the shadow? Will Jimmy finally rise up, or will he continue to be not Yeet? Will Jay rise up and show why he's the main event? What will Walter do? Man, there is so many questions. We got there's so many things that we can ask right now, but honestly, we're just getting started in the year. We just had the first week of wrestling. It was what it was, but we know what it's building up to. It's WrestleMania season, folks. It is WrestleMania season. And we got a lot to look forward to. AEW, WWE, TNA, Ring of Honor, New Japan. Like we still got Will Ospreay, who just signed with AEW, who is now, once he finishes his one last match for New Japan, the man is going to be in AEW. You still got dude. There's a lot going on, man. And wrestling is just there's so much of a flourish in wrestling that you really just, overall, for me as a fan, I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it. We can critique whatever we want. We're going to do that. But bro, I'm just loving the quantity of wrestling and options that we have, because we had a long time where it wasn't, and I don't want to go back to that.
No, absolutely, man. And like, real quick, I want to say this for everybody, and I've said this 1,000 times, for everybody that's rooting on AEW to fail, for everybody that's rooting on Impact Wrestling to fail, dude, that's not what you want, because for 20 years, we've seen what happens when one company becomes the monopoly. It becomes very uninteresting and very unentertaining and very depressing as a fan of the sport. Whether
it loses its edge. I didn't mean to cut you off. It loses its edge, because you said something very well. Because WWE was the shit when WCW was messing with it, but once it won, you saw what it became, and you saw the way he used people when he could have used them better. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. Absolutely, absolutely. So, and you got to look at it from an unselfish standpoint too. Other companies means there's other opportunities for your favorites to succeed. It's not like, okay, your favorite person is WWE don't succeed. Now they're going to be going to some fucking foreign company. You're never going to see them again. No, because of the pandemic and the internet and streaming services now, okay, Matt Cardona want to go to GCW. Cool, bro. Nobody knew what the fuck a GCW was at this level until the pandemic because you had no choice. You only could watch so much AEW and WWE. Now everybody's out here showing out. Dolph Ziggler, he's over in New Japan right now. Who the fuck would ever thought that? I knew the guy was a WWE lifer. Guess not. Chris Jericho. Half the reason he's in AEW because Vince McMahon didn't know what the fuck to do with him in his last run. He felt he hit the ceiling. He went over, became the Painmaker in New Japan, reinvented his career, bought himself at least another 5 to 8 more years. So it's like, dude, when one company does well, everybody does great. So that's all I want to say, man. May 2024 be better and best for everybody. Do we expect anybody to touch WWE? No, but I don't care about that. I just want there to be alternatives. I want there to be options. Guess what? Is college football the NBA? I mean, the NFL? No. But some would say there's aspects of college football which is more entertaining than the NFL. And you guess what? To get to the NFL, you got to have college football most times. So with that being said,
No, all the time. No. That's the one thing. Football ain't like the NBA. The NBA, you can. Well, the NBA, you could skip. You could skip college basketball and go straight to the pros. Football, no. Football made it mandate.
Kurt Warner used to bag. Hey, Kurt Warner used to bag groceries at fucking Drug Mart, and then now look at him. Well, not Drug Mart, but y'all get what I'm saying.
No, it was a Drug Mart. It was a Walgreens, a Drug Mart, a Marks. It was something like that. It was a store, but the dude was playing also in the Canadian League, so he's keeping his skills sharp. But he got an opportunity and he took it. Earl says, man, I'm thinking we get Rock versus Solo before we get Rock versus Roman. I don't see the reason why. Unless The Rock gets a tune-up match, which I don't think we'll ever get. The Rock ain't gonna wrestle until he actually wrestles Roman Reigns. Let's be real. He's not gonna come on to do a one-off match. At least Cena does a one-off match on TV every now and then. Rock ain't doing that. He's past that. He's too old and too much muscle. Leo says Wednesday seems to be shaping up to a good show. It does seem to be, but TK, he's gonna always go just try to give us a quality show, especially with all the talent that he has rocking right now. And I think honestly, if somebody whose year is going to be, I think Daniel Garcia is going to have a hell of a 2024. Man, keep your eyes on that boy. That boy about to come in double fisted with them hits, rocking each time. He gonna watch out for Daniel Garcia, man. Von Treese, what up, bro? What's good with you, man? Glad you peeped in before we get out of here, man. He says, I think he meant to say Offspray, not Offspring. Versus Brian is what looking forward to, and is what he's looking forward to and wish for. Hey, as long as I need Brian to take some time off and let his eye heal up, bro. Like, dude, I at least let your eye heal up enough, then come back. So you're not wearing a damn eye patch. Yeah, I need that. But Offspray coming back. I can't wait to see it in AEW. Earl says, man, I want a joint super event, New Japan, AEW, and WWE all in one card in one night. Triple H and them are working towards that. The word is that's what they're working towards too. That they're really working towards actually getting a working relationship with other wrestling companies to do joint things, work with talent or whatnot. They see how well it works for AEW. They see how well it works for Impact with New Japan and others. So it's not like we're not seeing it or they not seeing it, but they see it. So it is what it is. But other than that, man, what Leo says, TK did say we're going to be seeing a lot of Daniel Garcia in 2024. We should, because I think he's one of those young guys that's come up in AEW and definitely has evolved each year. He was already a force to be reckoned with when he first came in, And he's just gotten better, like character wise, in ring wise. He's definitely that dude. So definitely want to see more of him and just continue to enjoy what we're seeing. But 2024, man, whoo, we're gonna be happy, we're gonna be mad, we're gonna be surprised. We're gonna be all over the emotional specter this year, man. I truly feel it, man. We're gonna hit all things. I think we somebody might even cry. You may see someone cry on the GOW this year. That right there, I will tell you, man. You may see someone cry. But with that being said, my guy, whew, an hour 10 minutes. We missed a few days. We had to give the people something good. We had to shoot from the hip, give them, show the love. We appreciate everybody that came out tonight, man. I'm probably gonna forget some names, so I'm just gonna simply say, man, everybody that showed up and commented tonight, that showed up, Fro, we ain't seen you in a while, franchise. I'm sorry, flawless. Uh, who he had Doc showed up, and then Taco showed up, and yeah, man, everybody just showed up and showed out. Earl, Leo, Joe, y'all do what y'all do. We always appreciate y'all, man. But now everybody, we always appreciate y'all, man. For like I say, you could be doing anything better, but you hanging out with us.
And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, a word from a good friend of the GOW.
And you are listening to the GOW podcast because, we always like to do it with a little hardcore country.
Bye bye, bitch.